Hey folks, it's Steven Hughes. Happy Money Monday. Last week, President Joe Biden's administration eliminated $1 billion in federal student loans from predatory schools. And many people think this is just the beginning. While we wait to see what happens with student loans across the country, whether they're canceled, forgiven, or something in between, here are 3 ways that you can use to make a dent in your debt. First things first, refinance. Now this may be an option for anyone that has a credit score 650 or above, or that's been doing a great job managing their credit profile. Refinancing will eliminate your old federal student loan, but it will give you a new student loan under a new bank or credit union. And when you refinance your loan, you'll lose any of your federal student loan benefits, which include a pause on payments up until October of this year. So be sure before you complete your refinance that you find out what all of the features and benefits are for people who are refinancing, and see what features and benefits are included if you lose your job or have a disruption in your income. Next up, prioritize principal. As I mentioned, all of the payments for federal student loans have been paused through September of this year. If you've already saved money for your emergency savings fund and you've stabilized your household, maybe it's time to prioritize paying off your federal student loans. And if you've paid off all of your interest that's accrued before March of last year, any payments that you make now are principal only, which will drastically reduce the amount that you owe on your loan when payments start back up later this year. If you don't have any cash flow to make principal only payments right now, don't worry. There are still programs that you can qualify for, like the income-driven repayment plan, that will be requalified in September and October of this year. And last but not least, research your private student loans. If you're one of over the 1 million borrowers across the country that have private student loans, now is the time to get those in your focus. Research to see what your student loan servicer of your private student loans have available as resources for borrowers, and also see if you can prioritize paying off your private student loans, especially if the interest rate is above 7%. This is making a huge dent in your cash flow monthly, and it'll be able to give you some cash back to prioritize some of your other financial goals, like saving for retirement or investing for your family for the future. Now, if you all have any other student loan questions, feel free to drop us a line at 803-776-9508 and text us your student loan questions, or you can send me a question or message directly. I'm No Money Steve across all social media platforms. That's KNOWMONEYSTEVE. Stay safe, thanks, and I'll talk to you guys next week.